New details coming out overnight about the deadly shooting inside Apalachee High School.
The Barrow County Sheriff's Office sitting with 11 Alive to discuss what the sheriff says he saw and what lasted nearly a minute. And it was all caught on school cameras. 11 Alive's Bo Beth Yates is at the Sheriff's Department in Winder with more. The sheriff talking about this with us one-on-one for the first time since the shooting.
That's exactly right, Cheryl. And the sheriff opening up about what he saw on those camera videos. In addition to that, he says Colt Gray opened fire here in the school. Didn't look like he was following any type of routine or plan, and instead was just focused on anyone he saw, what he called soft targets. Now, the Barrow County Sheriff Jeb Smith says Colt Gray started at Apalachee High just 3 days prior to the shooting, and on the now infamous morning of September 4th, he got on the bus armed with an AR-style gun in his backpack and ready to cause harm. Take a listen to what he says he did with that weapon next.
He goes into the bathroom. He sits there for a little extended amount of time. Timeline, we're still trying to get exact minutes. Then he goes to exits the bathroom and begins shooting. He starts looking for soft targets, if you will, and that's when it started.
Now Smith tells us that Colt hid the gun in his backpack by concealing the top of it as if it was some sort of project. And he says it clearly worked because when he got in here, no one noticed. But now they're working to figure out what other details that they can get from it to help prosecutors in their case. Live in Barrow County, Bo Beth Yates, 11 Alive News.
Georgia House Speaker John Burns issued a letter calling for gun legislation that includes legislation to incentivize safe storage for firearms and encourage gun safety training. He also called for new technology systems to detect firearms before they're brought into schools. Similar legislation was presented back in February, but neither chamber signed off on those proposals. For full coverage of this investigation, text Apalachee to 404-885-7600. We'll send all the information straight to your phone.